So whenever I'm interviewing a customer, obviously the conversation will start off at a high level. Oh, supply chain issues are a problem for me, or oh, my engineering design team is short-staffed. So we're speaking at a very high level. But to really get the good nitty-gritty, the good juicy details, I find it very helpful to ask for specific examples. Can you tell me about a time when you did have a facility expansion and you were under a tight deadline, and how an equipment supplier helped make that easier, or how a bad supplier perhaps got in the way of success there? That context from the customer interview is so helpful when doing good content writing to immediately create empathy with your reader, i.e. other potential customers.
From a copywriting perspective, I think it's so important that we get those examples. And then not only that we get them, that we frame them in a certain way. To follow on your example was supply chain issues. Well, most people know kind of in their head what's a supply chain issue. And so I think in a lot of marketing you see them, they only go that far. Supply chain issues. I don't like that. That's not enough. What happened? What did the issues mean? And so what I like to do is, if someone's talking about this problem, envision myself standing on the factory floor with them, looking at the things that are causing problems. It kind of goes back to the empathy thing and the active listening thing. Put yourself in their shoes. When we establish the actual problem that's happening, and instead of it being some vague thing like a supply chain issue, maybe it is there was a shipping delay. Well, what's the shipping delay mean? It means that the stuff you're waiting for that's on a container ship cannot get on the truck. And if it's not on the truck, that means it's not on the way. And if this is a part you need to manufacture something bigger, you have a delay now. You have orders that you need to make up, and you can't. Or you can by finding an alternative supplier and rushing, an alternative source of material, and there's your cost. It skyrockets. Are you going to pass that on to your customers or not? If the customers pre-ordered it and they paid for it, no. So now you're eating and you're losing money. So that's, to follow that example through, you understand the full scope of these problems. Supply chain issues is where this started, but it ripples out. It goes a long way. And I've found that when I can actually tell that story and take the time to tell that story, even if it takes 100 words, they're 100 words well spent, I think, because the customer's going to know exactly, it's not just supply chain issue anymore, it's all of this stuff, big problems.